Hey yo, what's up bros? Welcome back to another video on Pokemon Masters. Today we're talking about Calem, or Calem. I actually don't know how to pronounce his name. Calem has a new Lodge unit, Lodge Pokemon, and it is Fennekin. So upon reaching level 100 Friendship, you get Fennekin. And Fennekin is a free-to-play unit because the base unit, Meowstic with Calem, is a free-to-play unit. So we might see him a bit more in some free-to-play videos from here on out. So in this video, I'm actually going to showcase the unit, Fennekin and Calem. I've got one grid recommendation, and I'm going to do a 2,500 Master Mode Champion Stadium to showcase this unit. I must say, given the amount of good fire units we have in this game, he is not that great of an addition to the roster. Having said that, for a free-to-play unit, you know what? It's decent. He outputs decent DPS. He just needs to be really, really well supported with a good team. So I'll show you what I mean. This is the fire team that I'm going to show you that I'm going to use for the Champion Stadium Master Mode. Really good supports here. I've got Morty, Signasuit Morty, and Ho-Oh, Shiny Ho-Oh, and Gordie, Colossal. So Fennekin and Calem actually dies pretty quickly if not well supported. That's why I've got Morty there. Morty will supply the sun. Colossal can also supply sun, but mainly it will be by sun Signasuit Morty. Lots of defense up from Morty, as well as sun and potions and sunny healing. So all of that will help keep Calem and Fennekin alive. Unfortunately, he still takes a lot of damage. So without a potion user or like a good defensive buffer on your team, Calem might not be that great. So you're going to make sure you pair him up with a good support. Colossal mainly here for fire type rebuff. So his Tar Shot. So this move here, Tar Shot, reduces the fire type rebuff, meaning the opponent will take more damage from fire type moves. Now, I will make one more point about Fennekin, is that he's really only useful or does output decent DPS when it's a super effective stage, when fire type is super effective, because some of his passive won't activate, especially super duper effective 5, which actually means about 50% of the damage won't be done unless the move is super effective. So you'd be silly to not use him in an off type stage. So not as much worse in an off type. I tried him in an off type. I couldn't really output much damage at all. The super interference is quite useful as a passive. He can apply burn with almost like as much as 50 or more percentage chance, because his heat wave can apply leave burn condition on the opponents, on all 3 opponents. With the super interference, that increases the chance up to about 50%. So that's a good passive if you need to apply burn condition. If you do manage to apply burn condition, great thing is he will benefit from some multipliers in his sync grid. Unfortunately, being a striker, quite often they don't get a multiplier in the sync move. So let's have a look at his grids now. Now I like to use Poma Tools, so you can use this as well. Poma Tools, very good tool for building sync grids. This is the grid that I would personally recommend, probably use most of the time. It makes the most sense to me. So burn synergy up here. Burn synergy meaning the opponent will take more damage from your regular moves, not sync move, your regular moves, if it's burned. All these sync nodes will increase the power of the sync move. And then we've got Scorching Sync, which again is a multiplier for the sync move if the opponent is burned. So you got to make sure you apply burn condition, and hopefully in a type effective stage for maximum DPS output. There is just one more multiplier that you could consider adding to the grid. It's Battle Buff 3, which increases your moves and sync move by about 30% in damage if the opponent is confused. So Fennnekin can apply confusion status with his Psybeam. Unfortunately, though, that grid tile is a little bit out of the way. So you either need to add charging confusion or Psybeam move gauge to the grid. So now I'm 19 sync orbs short, which you need to compensate from somewhere. So that's where the tricky part is if you're gonna use Battle Buff 3, but that is a multiplier. One more multiplier is Power Reserves 3, so that is also useful if you're low on health, which Fennekin tends to be unless you got lots of potions. So these are some additionally good tiles, but with the catch is you gotta take away some other tiles in order to achieve these, which I think is not worth it. So maybe you could do something like this instead if you prefer to output. If you're not planning to use sync moves, so this grid would be a little bit better than the one I just showed you. But generally speaking, if you're going to use him for DPS from moves and sync moves, this would be a little bit better. All right, so let's have a look at his Fire Stage Weakness Champion Stadium Master Mode. I will just make a point here is that Koga, being the boss of this stage, will apply status condition defense. So you won't be able to apply burn damage this week or burn condition this week if he's got that shield up. So you got to make sure you apply the burn before the shield comes up. Otherwise, your Fennekin is just going to do even less damage. So these were the conditions I used for this stage that I'm going to showcase in a moment. So obviously you want to leave status condition unchecked because we need that burn status. The rest is just trying to tailor it to this stage. You should understand that a lot of the damage actually comes from the fire type rebuff and also sunny day. So a lot of the damage isn't from Fennekin himself, but from multipliers because of the good team that I've got him in. So that's what I mean by he needs to be very well supported to do well in Champion Stadium. Alright guys, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description below as well. If you've got any questions, you're welcome to use the comment section or come to my Discord. I do respond quicker on Discord. Here's the Champion Stadium showcase.
Prepare yourselves! Now! Do it! Leave it to me! Get him! Now! Here! Leave it to me! Go! How you like this? Do it! Go! Get him! Here! Go!
a taste of my power! Get ready!
Go!
Do it! Go! Get him! Do it! Go!
Shucks.
Now!
Do it! That's it!
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Okay, I'm gonna power my way to the top!